Hello. Hi. I'll start by apologizing. I was supposed to be here like an hour ago, and I did not make it to be here like an hour ago because I got here. I was roomed. It took me a while to be roomed. It took me a while for them to put me in a room, and then I had you need to be working. So it took me a while to be roomed, and then I had the head labs. I think I had to have urinalysis. It's just so much, so I apologize. So yeah, so how are you? I'm here chilling. I'm not doing anything much. I'm bored because I can't work as much, and yeah, so I wanted to come and give you an update. Hi Judy. So I'm excited. It's a good day. I'm blessed. What else? So I'm here I'll be here for like 8 hours. I'll be here getting infusions for 8 hours. Today I'm not in a tank top. I thought about wearing a dress so that they can easily get onto my pot. So I usually have a pot like that for those people who don't, this is how they, and I should one day probably come and show you how they actually do it. I should show you the process of them getting onto the pot, and hello everybody. Hi mom. Hi everybody. I should come probably one day and show you the process of like how do they get me hooked up and all that, so that you can go. I was planning on actually doing that today, but I think having the labs and all that delayed me from from showing all that. So I was delayed, not because I wanted, but because there are so many labs to be done, because they have to get some labs most of the time when it comes to infusions. So anywho, this is a life of autoimmune disease. So I woke up with one of my fingers like that. So it's really swollen. It has a little wound like on the back. It has a little wound. It's just like when you want to whine but you don't want to whine, but you're forced to whine, but I'm not whining. I'm just, hi Wanjiro, I just don't want to whine. It has, because sometimes like last week my mouth has shrunk so much, and just when I'm opening my mouth to do something, it just like cut. Now it's healing up. It's like that paper cut that is very, very painful. But now on the side of, I know you know what I'm talking about, the side of your mouth where you cannot open your mouth fully to eat. You cannot open your mouth fully. And then my mouth is this small, and then the more I open, anyway, life of an autoimmune disease. So I'm just here. Hello, and I'm just here so we can share, and I can explain to you how it is to have an autoimmune disease. So as I was getting ready this morning, today I didn't have to go to work that like I usually do early in the morning. I usually go to work like I'll be at work at 6 when I have infusions. I do some work at work, like the work that needs my presence, and then I come with my laptop and I work remotely. So today I did not have to do that, thank God. But I woke up at my normal time, but I went back to bed, and I oh yes Judy, you have to have a free spirit. You have to, you have to have that. So anyway, thank you. So I woke up and I looked at the time, and the reason I was looking at the time was to see how long it's gonna take me. We call those lupus spoons. Those are spoons. And for somebody with lupus, if you say how many spoons you're using, it's how much strength it takes you to do something. So my spoons today. So I wake up, I start getting ready. My daughter had already, before she went to school, bless that little girl, she fixed my tea, and I had bought some arrowroot or taros or whatever you call them, and I mash them with milk because they become a little soft, and I eat that because it's mushy. Otherwise I can eat some other stuff, and people know that I can be daring, but they choke me. So my first spoon was trying to get to the shower. Now Ashley is not home. High takeaway. Ashley was gone. I'm alone. I'm trying to take a shower. It took me from 9 to 9:30 to actually get ready. Like, I don't think I have ever, like the way you're late, you can ever jump out of bed and just do something. Like, oh my gosh, I have to go, I have to go. No, I cannot do that. It took me an hour and a half. So I left home at around 10:30. And I was thinking I had enough time to do everything else that I had to do. So I did not have enough time. So then I usually have a routine when I'm coming to the infusion clinic. I have to get Starbucks because I have to stay hydrated. And what I do is get Starbucks, either the refreshers, I'll get the dragon fruit refresher or I'll get the acai berry. And then I'll come with water and I'll dilute the refresher so that I can get the taste and so that I can keep everything going. So I went there, got my refreshers and all that so that I can get situated. And I have one thing that I always do when I buy my own. The person that parks my car, that valet parks my car, at the infusion clinic, you cannot park your own car. So somebody has to park your car for you. So, and that has always been UT Southwestern. So I usually take one for them every single time. It doesn't matter who parks my car, but they always get a refresher. The reason being, it's just one warm thing that somebody is not expecting for you to do something. Like people do so many bad things in the world that people don't expect other people to do good things, if that makes sense. So I always do that. So anyway, as I was taking my shower, and please forgive my hair, it's natural crap that I cannot even help. So as I was taking a shower, I don't know whether you can see that. This is now scleroderma. Scleroderma, let me show you that. Scleroderma is where your skin produces so much collagen. And now I have two little tiny areas right there. If you can see that. Those two little tiny areas, to a normal person, it's okay. To somebody with autoimmune disease, it's really sore and really swollen, and you don't even know what you want to do with it. Like the way you feel like you can throw away the whole. So I woke up swollen, just so you know, and this is not as much as it has calmed down a little bit. So yeah, so that is how my morning was. So I was, hi Valentine, how are you? So anyway, so I feel blessed. I don't complain a lot. I don't want to complain. As you can see, I'm actually really puffy. Have gained so much weight because I have been on prednisone, I don't know for how long. And it's oh yes, Mom Werimo, sorry. My name is Anne Lillian Jerry, and Jerry is my son is Mwangeshi is my middle name. I am a lupus warrior. I am a lupus scleroderma. Okay, I'm an advocate for autoimmune diseases. Is that enough? No, it's not. I was diagnosed with lupus 2013. I was diagnosed with scleroderma 2015. 2015, I was given 6 months to live. I did not die. And after that, as 2017, I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia and pulmonary fibrosis or interstitial lung disease. 2018, I was diagnosed with PBC, primary biliary cholangitis. Most of these are autoimmune diseases. Autoimmune diseases like they kind of overlap. Most of the time when you have one, you kind of have a chance of getting another one. And how you survive, and people ask me, how do you survive that? Is the willpower to survive. You have to put it in your heart and in your mind. It's that you're going to fight so hard, harder than the disease is fighting you, to be able to survive. And as I said, 2016, I was given 6 months to live. And within that year, I had a very bad car accident with a very bad whiplash. So the reason I come on online to give my day-to-day things or give my story or try to encourage somebody, or the reason I come online is so that somebody somewhere can know that whatever you're going through is not bigger than our God. And just try to get some strength and give some strength to somebody. Just to give you my story so that you can try and hold on to hope and try to fight as much as you can. So that's me. I am a lupus warrior. I'm a scleroderma warrior. I try to fight as much as I can. So today, as you can hear, I'm at the infusion clinic. So let me show you. So I'm confined to this room. I'll be here for 8 hours. And it's not fancy. That is, it's the infusion that it's beeping. I'm gonna be here. So I'm left in this little chair, but they don't have beds. They have one that is bed. So it's this little chair. I'll be confined here for like 8 hours as I get the medication. It's beeping because they have to come and check my blood pressure every 15 minutes as they give medication. And they have to change the rate of the medication every time. So the rate is usually put on the board so everybody can see. It's right there. And they tell me who the nurse is. It's right there. So this is for 2 days. So as you can hear now, it's beeping. Now it's taking my blood pressure. So that is how it is. They have to monitor me every 15. They have to monitor me every 15 until we get to the rate of 178. So that is what is beeping. And I have one of my favorite nurses here coming to check up on me. His name is Lee. I'm not going to show his face, but he's one of my favorites. Like everybody here is my favorite, right, Lee? They love me to death.
We do love you to death.
And I love them to death. I think the best thing they have ever done for me here is Lupus Week. They all wore purple. They all wore purple and took a picture with me. So it's just that they recognize the autoimmune diseases and how they affect us and all that good stuff. So yeah, so he's changing my rate. I'm at 89, right?
15?
No, I don't know how. Yeah.
Not written on the board.
I don't know. I think this is the first time it has been changed. So yeah, so that is what is going on. So if you have any questions, Wairimo, any other question, you can guide me and I can try answer the questions as they come. So yeah. They cannot do 4 hours and finish the rest tomorrow. No, I have 8 hours today and 8 hours tomorrow, 7.5 hours today, 7.5 hours tomorrow. So no, they cannot do that, and they have to be 2 days in a row. So yeah, so they cannot. And so I have my work here. I can't say I'm working, but hi Helen, how are you? Come keep you. Helen knows how it is. She keeps me company once in a while, you know. So last time Helen was here I had to go to the ER. Oh my gosh. Even Lee is laughing because all of them were scared. Oh my gosh, it was scary. But you can come if you're in Dallas area, you don't have anything to do or you're not doing anything, you can come keep me company. Like literally, it's 12:30. I know I'll be leaving here at around 5:30 or around 5ish. So it will take me a minute to get out of here. But it's a I mean, I'm not complaining, I'm not whining. It's just the way life is. Life is just that way. You take it and and go on with life. So we were talking scleroderma. So one thing I don't do my nails. I don't do my fingernails at all. And the reason is, you see the overgrowth of collagen over there? Like the cuticles you guys call cuticles, mine grows even in the inside. It grows horrible. So yeah, so there's a time I was saying that we need to have our, and I know I'm just, oh Helen, it's okay, I understand. There's a time I was saying that anybody with autoimmune disease, and I know I got some inbox asking me about that, like people asking me, why do you have to have your eyes checked every 6 months? If you're on hydroxychloroquine or Praquenil, the medication affects your eyes. So you have to have your eyes checked because it does affect your eyes. And as we were talking last time, I remember even Wairimo that we were talking about my eyes. I actually have retinal separation or detachment or whatever they call it. So mine has to be like regular, otherwise I can get blind on one. It's actually the right one. What if you need to use let me tell you, you just disconnect, you go with your pole, you walk with your, you go with your pole and go to the bathroom, and then when you come back you connect yourself back in. And then the problem is they are giving you so much fluids at a very, very high rate, and because of the side effects of the medication you kind of have to stay hydrated. So you pee a lot. So, oh my gosh, I can never come here, this is TMI, but I can never come here without with shoes. I always wear slides, when I come here, because you have to wear like slippers, sandals, whatever. I wear slides. Reason being, if if you don't and you have to use the bathroom, you might be running bare feet. Because most of the time when I have to go now. It's not like 2 minutes later, it's not 3 minutes later. When I have to go now. So yeah, no, I don't snack as much. I usually, now see, this is the funny thing, they are waiting for me to go pee, and that is a story for another day, because I had one and then I went to the bathroom, and I'm a lady and it's that time of the month that I said, oops, no, because I don't want to have a false hematuria, and I dumped it and then came back and I was told, no, we needed your pee. It doesn't matter. And it's so embarrassing. So I was like, okay, so I came back. So I gotta go give them some more pee. So this is the stuff that was making me take too long, and it took me a while. Yeah, so the only thing is that I do that, and because I don't get hungry. I don't get hungry, and that is why I like to come and talk to you guys when I'm doing infusions, because you guys keep me company, and I really appreciate that. So the only thing I carry, actually I don't carry a lot of whatever. I usually like to carry my oatmeal. Like I'll come with the oatmeal I'll come with oatmeal, and that would be my lunch, because I usually don't oh my gosh, Wairima. No, I am not a big TV fan. So most of the time I usually am working, and now I can't work so much, so I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. Geez, I have no clue, but I'll probably be updating my website today so that I can be able to sell my hoodies. And it's getting cold, you guys. By the way, now I mentioned that if you don't have a lupus hoodie, I have them, and t-shirts, I have them, but it's getting cold. Get your hoodie, let me know. Anywho, so probably that is what I'll be doing. It's probably, I don't even know, I am a busy mind and I don't like staying idle. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what I'm gonna be doing, but anywho, so that is what is going on. Imagine they told me at work I can't work because I have intermittent FMLA, so I have to stay off work. I have to use my PTO instead of working. So my brain, Jesus. I always work when I'm at the infusion clinic. So this is a new for me. I'm a busy person. I'm a workaholic. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing for the next, I don't know. I might sneak in some work. I might sneak and work a little bit, but I can't sleep. I can't, So anyway, the other thing I wanted to talk about is, and thank you guys for keeping me company, is like when you get mouth sores. If you have an autoimmune disease and you're getting mouth sores, or you're getting dry mouth, get your doctor to check you for Sjogren. I have Sjogren too, and as you can see, the dry mouth causes losing teeth. So that happens. So, and I know somebody has asked me, because I am thinking about the questions that people ask me when I'm on this live. Somebody else told me to write a book. What kind of a book am I writing? I'm not an author. I just talk, and I'm talking because I'm not so busy. Yes, actually,
Every road you take.
Lillian was supposed to come. Lillian was supposed to come for birthday, and by the time, oh, she got to work. She can come pick it up. And if you're going to Alabama, yes, come and get it. I have some. So anyway, yeah. So what was I saying now? You know, my brain is fried. Like, we have brain fog. Brain fog is my worst nightmare. Brain fog is when lupus attacks your CNS, the central nervous system, and you forget like the little things, like what am I gonna say, what's her name, that word I can't get. Yeah, that is brain fog. It's usually my worst nightmare because I survive on sticky notes. I have a lot of sticky notes at work, and sticky notes, and that's it. Yeah, if I don't remember it, then if I tell you I'm gonna call you and I don't call you and you don't call me, that conversation is over. Like, I'll never forget it. So my 16-year-old Ashley, now she's 16, she takes advantage of that situation. She takes advantage of the short-term kind of memory, and it's just so irritating. But again, I'm alive. That is as much as, you know, that is as much as I can do. It's irritating, but again, I'm alive. It could be worse. So yeah, so yes, so that is the life of the autoimmune whatever. So then I realized I'm losing my hair again. See where my hairline starts now? Again, it's autoimmune disease, it's lupus, it's the medication. There's nothing you can do about that, but you kind of have to survive sometimes. So I'm gonna be right here. I'm gonna be listening to music. I'm gonna be listening to music. I'll probably start writing stuff, like just jotting stuff. Like tomorrow I might start like just journaling stuff of the way everything is going and stuff like that, and probably start whatever my mind wherever my mind takes me. But 8 hours sitting here not doing anything is quite a nightmare. So so I'm poofy. It's okay to be poofy. It's okay to to feel like you're not yourself anymore. It's okay to get it's okay to lose some self-esteem sometimes, but don't get lost in it. It's just the way life is. So yeah, ask me questions and I'll answer them. And so I get medication through a port. The port is right here. It goes directly into my superior vena cava. The tip hangs right there, so the medication goes through and is transported through the whatever. So I have a port. I remember when I had my port placed, when I went, the doctor told me, we always put the ports on the right side, but I'm left-handed, so I'm not going to be able to do it on the right. I will better do a better job on the left. And I was like, it's close to the heart. And he's like, yeah, I know, that is why I'm giving you a heads up. But if you want me to put it on the right, I can, but I'm good at putting it on the left. So what would you have done in that situation? I said, oh, go ahead and put it wherever you're comfortable at. I'm not not even tripping. Just go ahead and put it wherever you're comfortable with. So anyway, thank you so much for keeping me company. I am loved. I love you all so much. I know I'll be working on my website today. I have a lot of hoodies. I have a lot of t-shirts, and the ones I sent out some, I think the beginning of this week. I think it was like Tuesday. I still have the bracelets, just the bracelets. They are lupus awareness bracelets. I have all the colors. I have red, I have everything, but they are just like that. Some of them have words in them, and if this is black and purple. I wear purple for lupus because I'm a lupus warrior. You can get purple for pancreatic cancer or domestic violence or whatever, Alzheimer's. You can get purple for anything. And if you need a color and you don't know what color you want, just let me know. So this is the other thing that is going on. Now I'll finish up after this. So when I eat, if I eat anything solid, it comes through my nose. So when I want to make my daughter Ashley laugh, I can swallow a pea and it It'll come through my nose. So I think the disease has given me some special powers, like to. The next walk is next year. Actually, this is Awareness Month in the country, in the United Kingdom. But we always have a lupus walk. Is always every year here in Texas. They always have once a year in every state. Every state has a lupus walk, and I know Indiana is probably around September, October, and the same thing for Boston. I'm not sure about, they have various, every city, every town, every city most of the time has a lupus walk, but it's a different time from every other city. If that makes sense. I'm not, it's just like a direct translation. Just check the event of lupus, like you can search lupus walk in Dallas. That was this year. We all went, Helen and I, and a lot of people came to support me, and I really appreciate you. You can look for one in Houston, you can look for one in Austin, you can look for one in whichever town you're in, and they usually have them. I may not know when and how all of them, when they are there, but just search your city and see whether you can get whatever. But the next one for Dallas is next year, because they just do once a year. And the next one for Scraldoma is also next year. I was actually not able to go to the Scraldoma walk because I was sick that weekend. So anyway, we will, but if you guys want us to get together and do one just because we can walk against lupus and for hope and cure, then we can do that. I'm up for it. I'll walk a little bit, a mile or so. Yeah, I can do that. So just let me know. We can just get together and have fun and just walk to spread awareness. My big thing is letting people know what lupus is and what it's doing. Lupus is not AIDS. Lupus is not cancer, but it's as dangerous as AIDS, and it's as dangerous as cancer, and treated with, it's just like when your body attacks itself and you don't know what it's attacking, and you can't know when it's attacking you, but all of a sudden you get sick and nobody can figure out how to treat it. That is lupus. So so scleroderma is the overproduction of collagen. So you're going to see me posting about those two diseases a while, because those are the ones that affect me the most. And scleroderma, the reason about the pee, like when I can put the pee out, like food out of the whatever, is because one of my nostrils is constricted, and now it feels congested. One of them is congested, and then my palate, the one that closes when you're swallowing food, is short, so it does not close all the way, so it allows the food to go upward. So that is how it is. So you're going to maximum. 178 maximum. Yeah. So that is how it is. So that is generally. So when you see me do like this, is just because one of my, I think it's the right that is more constricted, so it blocks very easily. What do you want? Oh, thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you, Lee.
No problem.
Yeah. So anyway, just let me know. I might come later and tell you how it was. I will. I'll start listening to music because now I can't work as much. And if you have any questions or if you want something, just let me know. I will be here. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Talk to you later.